Welcome to No Ma'am, the podcast where we talk shit and throw a little bit of shade at everything and everyone. We'll have you saying no ma'am in no time. I'm your host, Willy Will, and this is my co-host.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode of No Ma'am.
Yes. So today's a very special episode for No Ma'am. We are discussing the Meet the Queens of season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Jhoany and I decided we're going to get on this and we're going to record an episode as soon as possible because we are gagged, okay?
Yes,
Like
the girls
dripping
ate. The girls
wet.
ate.
The girls
nasty,
ate
but yes.
down. They ate
No, honestly,
down.
I think as a whole, this is probably one of the best promos we've gotten in a very long time.
It feels right.
So, you want to start going down the list of queens and say my thoughts?
Yes. So, first, before we even get into the queens, I have to talk about the amazingness that is Nymphia Wind.
That outfit with like the vase or whatever it was with the water that like swirled around her. Like, I mean, what could we expect from Nymphia Wind?
You know, that is why representation is so important, because that look was like genius. From every single angle, I was like, wow, this is art.
No, yeah, I agree. It was such an amazing look. Like, words don't do it justice. Her creativity is insane, and like this is exactly why she won her season, because her creativity has like no limit.
None. It was amazing. I was like, wow. I was gagged, right? I was just like, my jaw was open the whole time. It photographed well. It like worked well when she was walking. Everything was just so good. And I was like, wow, this is amazing.
It really was.
All right. So the first queen that came on the screen was Acacia Fagat. First of all, this year has been, thank you. This year has been the year of like some of the best drag queen names ever. Mm-hmm. Acacia Fagat, amazing.
Yeah. I love these punny names. It's so funny. It's so memorable. Nobody's going to be forgetting Acacia Fagat. I love that name. And that look.
So what did you think about the look?
That look was so good. I loved it. To me, it felt very like pageant, very old school drag, but with a very like modern twist. When she first came out, I was like, oh, she's wearing a nice gown. And then I realized it's not a gown. It's a pantsuit. I think shaded down. The fabric looked beautiful. She looked beautiful. I thought it fit the theme very, very, very well. I love this look. I love it. I love it.
You know, I mean, I thought the look was really great. I agree with you. I think the only thing that I just didn't like to me was the pants. I thought they felt a little too bulky. I don't think maybe it was like too much fabric on the bottom. But other than that, I thought the look was great.
I love that. I love the pants. I love the fact that it was pants and it wasn't like a typical gown like most people would wear. I thought it was something new, something different. I really enjoyed it.
Next was Arrietty. One, I think that name is great. I'm like, that's another name that I'm like, yes.
Is it?
Didn't know that she was like.
Is this supposed to be something funny?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, okay. I thought I just missed something. And I was like, do I just not understand?
No, I just thought the name was cute. I was like, This is interesting.
Okay.
I thought the makeup is something I've never seen before.
That makeup is insane. Those eyes, very creepy, but in a good way. Very sci-fi, very futuristic. I love it. I think it's going to be something that's very memorable. I just really hope that the judges don't give her that bullshit. Like, we need to see something different. You know, you need to show versatility, but I feel like it's going to come.
Right. Apparently, she's Irene's drag child.
I mean, she definitely reminds me a lot of Irene in a good way. I think this is what Irene wanted to be and couldn't execute properly.
Yes. I mean, I thought she gives me Irene Dubois, like, great, like, down. And I can see, like, the family resemblance, so that's good. So that's why I was like, yes. I can see it. I'm living for it. Then we had, after Arrietty, we had Crystal Envy. Now, I have to rep Crystal Envy because she's from Jersey, and I feel like Jersey, that was my attempt on a Jersey accent. Probably did horrible. But that look, amazing.
I loved it. I thought it was beautiful, the way it moved. She looks gorgeous. And even though she's a Jersey queen, she's basically a New York City queen. So we love her. And
she is. And she's Jasmine Kennedy's sister.
I was just about to say that. She's Jasmine's sister. So you know she's going to go in there and serve the kid.
Yes. But I mean, I've seen Crystal perform. Like, Crystal can perform. I've seen her. I think sometimes people think that they put her in a box, like she's a look queen because she's super pretty. But I think people will be pleasantly surprised when they see Crystal, like, perform. She's actually a really great performer. So. I'm
Okay.
excited to see her on this show. Next was Hermona Lisa. I think that's another name that I think is really interesting, but I'm upset because it was a what like
It was a bodysuit.
yes. I couldn't even get the words out because I was so mad.
As soon as she turned, so I saw the actual Meet the Queens before I saw the promo photo. So when this bitch turned the corner in a basic ass bodysuit, I had to stop it because I was livid. I was like, how fucking dare you? These queens before you just absolutely served amazing, immaculate looks, and you come out with a fucking basic ass swimsuit. I was
Yes.
so mad. Then
Yes.
obviously when she started speaking, you see the full outfit, and I'm like, okay, it's better. Still pretty basic. I just don't understand. I mean, I kind of understand. Maybe she didn't want to ruin the outfit by getting it wet, but like all the other girls did it. Why can't you?
Right. And I'm sure that was part of the promo, was that like part of the prompt for the promo was that you need to make sure this outfit probably gets wet.
Mhm.
Um, because some of them were frolicking in the water and stuff like that. So I think some of them knew that they were going to get wet,
Or
and it just looks like others didn't.
even if they didn't specifically say you're gonna get wet, like if they told you the promo is water, like girl, expect to get some sort of wet.
This is true. You're
Yeah.
right.
And
Um,
honestly, she just gave me kind of filler.
honestly, true, but no shade. Um, but do you know that she was one of the queens that actually she's probably the only queen that went up to Rue and gave Rue her audition tape, like in person.
Oh, I
It was
didn't know
like,
that.
here's my tape.
Oh, that's con.
Yes.
Oh, that's con.
Like,
Okay, so
yes. And Rue put her on season 17.
hopefully she's able to deliver because it
Right.
did be
Which is
shame
another
if
reason why I was mad about the bodysuit that she came out with when you giving RuPaul your audition tape. Like, you
I was
have the
about to say,
balls to give Ru your audition tape in person?
and then come out in that. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Correct. Next
One thing I do want to
was my
mention though.
favorite look.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So I was just gonna mention I've just been noticing a trend that I love, which I know is a very divisive trend. But Crystal Envy had one. I think Acacia also had one. Is these sculptured like wigs? I live for them. Like with the jewels on them. I've seen a lot of girls kind of talk shit about them, and they're like, no, that's too much. But I love them because it's like a work of art in itself, and I know it takes so much time to create those wigs, and I'm living for it. Especially if it actually adds something to the outfit, like a lot of the girls did with this promo. I think they're very beautiful, and they can add so much to the look.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was a thing. We saw it. Alyssa did it in Global All Stars.
Mm-hmm.
She came out with a few of them. I think that's kind of like the new trend now. So that is like the thing right now, and like in terms of like drag wigs. So I'm with it.
Yeah.
Next up,
Okay, your
my
favorite.
favorite look. Favorite, obsessed with this look. I'm obsessed with this queen actually, and it's Jules Sparkle.
So,
Like,
love Jules Sparkles. Love her the house down. Loved the headpiece. I loved most of the outfit. I just wish there was a little bit more fabric in the train. Just a little bit. That's it. That was my only complaint. I just wish there was more fabric in the train. She looked beautiful, gorgeous. That hair, that makeup, that headpiece, that like teardrop handbag, diamond, everything. Just a little more fabric. That's all I wanted. Just a little more fabric.
yes, Jules Sparkle to me just owned that promo. Like, that
Absolutely.
was her promo from
Her
like start
personality.
to finish.
Her
Like,
personality shone through so much. I didn't know she was Latina.
me
So now
neither.
I gotta be rooting for her because gotta root for the Latina
You
queen.
do. Yes.
Yeah.
I was living for Jules. Like, she is repping the house, like the House of Sparkle, like down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure Chantel is like super proud of her drag child, right? I just think, and I'm sure Trinity is like super like proud of her drag like granddaughter. Like, this is probably a really strong drag family.
It
Like,
is. I think it definitely rivals like all the other big houses. Like definitely rivals like House of Edwards and Davenport and all that stuff. I am excited to see what she does, especially with like the backing of like Trinity and Chantel, who is also a great queen who needs to be casted already, honestly.
yes, Chantel does need to be on the show. Yes. Just make it a family affair if she gets on, right? Like,
They
and
should have
all
put
the
her on
family
too.
members will be on.
They should have put her on. They should have put her on.
Yes. Next is Joella.
This was a no ma'am for me. I did not like the color. I thought it was too blue. I also did not like the material. And because a lot of the accent work was like a similar color to the fabric, I felt like it looked jumbled up and it got lost and it looked really messy, like right here. Not a huge fan of the wig. I don't know. I thought it was. I don't really think she understood the theme very well. I don't know. And when it came to her actual interview, I was just like, nothing really stood out for me.
Yeah. It was a miss for me. Like I thought, to me, I love the hair. Like I thought the structure of it, how big it was.
The
I
structure,
love big
yes.
hair.
The
Like
color,
for
no.
some reason, I love big hair. Like sometimes in drag, you have to have like big hair.
Fully.
And so I like that piece. But I think it was just like you said, it was too blue. Like it wasn't translucent enough. And I think if it was probably like a little translucent, we probably would have got into the look. But because it was so blue, it was like it's blue. It can't be water. Like that's
Yeah.
how blue it is.
No,
Like it just can't.
Yeah, and I didn't really love the structure of the wig, did not like the color, so I did not like the purple in the wig. It was just a miss, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. It was the same for me. I put that in my notes. Actually, I didn't put anything in my notes. I lied. I just put meh. That's what I put. I'm sorry. Like I did. Like I want to like her, but
She
it
might
was
change
just
her
like
minds, you
no.
never know.
This is true. There's a lot of queens that do that. Speaking of someone who changed my mind, Kori King is
Oh my god,
next. And
fully.
at first, I was so confused of the look.
So
Like
the look did not, it's a cute look, does not fit the prompt. It's basically like charcoal gray. It did
but
not
I
give me one.
think it does because I think she was going for Ursula.
That's not what it gave me.
It gave me Ursula. Though that wig gave me Ursula.
No, I think had the fabric been maybe like a lighter gray or had incorporated some like blue like rhinestones in it or something like that, it would have been better. It's a cute look, very well constructed. I just don't think it fit the prompt very well. And when you put her up with the rest of the queens, I think she kind of looks out of place a little bit. But that personality, she instantly became my favorite and the girl I'm rooting for. Like that bitch. I was laughing the whole interview. Like I need her merch. I need to see her live. Like I loved her. Like she was my favorite. She was my favorite. I can't wait to see what she does.
She was giving Monet Exchange down. Like I can see that that's her inspiration is Monet Exchange because I
I mean,
got that.
she did say, "Hi, my name is Monday Exchange, and welcome to the pit stop," or whatever it was.
Right. She got that. She gave me that down, which is really great. But still, Kori King, right? Like you could see that it was Kori King as Monet Exchange, and I think that's great. She wasn't trying to be Monet, which she like. Some queens they kind of have that fine line, but trying to be somebody else, and they lose themselves. So she wasn't. She was super funny. She kept saying "sweet like Saint Lucia," and I thought that shit was funny to me. And I was like, Kori King is hilarious.
I love how she was not afraid to call out the girls, but make it funny. Like she kept calling out all the girls, like all kind of like the drag tropes. She just kept shitting on them, but I was living for it because she did it in a
Well,
funny way.
that's because she's playing Jane's sister. So that should tell you right there.
It gave that, but again in a funny way and in a way that's gonna make people like her rather than hate her.
Yes. Yes. Speaking about a queen that everyone loves, Lana Ja'Rae.
I love this look. It was getting very, very like aquatic, very fishy. You know what I think would have elevated this look so much if she had put little goldfish in the shoes. I think that would have elevated. I'm gonna get canceled.
You go, listen, you got don't do it. Justice for the goldfish.
I'm sorry, Lana.
Justice for the goldfish. But like for someone to me, I thought Lana really understood the assignment.
I think she
She
understood it
was
better than anyone
like
else.
yes, like from a theme perspective, like the look was really like artistic, conceptual. Like it gave me like water, it gave me fish, it gave me like mermaid.
It gave me
She
like sea
did really
creature,
well.
but like in a very like
Yes,
cunty way. I love
yes,
the color of it. I love the makeup. I'm excited to see what she does because I've seen her perform a couple times, and the bitch can fucking
right.
perform. Like
Yes.
another New
I mean,
Jersey slash
obviously,
Big City Queen.
hello. And so obviously we have to rep for like Lana
Yeah.
because she's from New York, right? Just by default. But no, I was like for a new queen who's coming on the show, fairly not like the most like popular or just like out there queen, right? Coming from New York City. I think even though she has a really great following here, everyone loves her, but she's still like down to earth. She's still very humble. I think Lux did a really great job with that being her drag daughter. So shout out to Lux because that look was great too. Yeah, I'm excited for Lana. I really am.
Yeah. And I love the name too, lingerie. I love that.
Yes. It took I when she said it, I
No,
never got that it was lingerie.
I've always known that. What surprised me when was when she said, but some people thought it was Lana Del and I was like, I never realized that, but that it could also be that. But no, it's always been lingerie.
Maybe because because I don't say lingerie like I always say lingerie, and that's the way I say it all the time.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I just never got it.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
Because it's always lingerie for me. Because I'm like, no. Next was Luxi Love. I have thoughts, but I'll let you go first.
I love this. This is cunt. This was cunt. For her to go out there basically naked, like the bitch was just wearing glitter. Like I thought that was cunt. Like who would have thought? Did it necessarily fit the prompt and the aquatic theme? Not really. But I thought she looked beautiful. She looked gorgeous, showing off her trans body, very beautiful. I just thought it was something very different that I never would have thought anyone would have.
When walking, like the look in motion, did not like. I thought it was very pedestrian. I was like, I was no ma'am. But photos, amazing.
Mhm.
I just thought that when they snapped the pictures and the water came on the glitter and the glitter washed away, I thought that was cunt. That's cunt.
Yeah, I thought it was just very powerful for her to, again, essentially go up there naked and be like, this is me, this is my body, take it or leave it. And I loved it. And I can't wait to see what
Yes.
she does. She's one of my
That
favorites.
mug is everything.
Yeah, fully. Yeah, I really can't wait to see what she does.
Next was, speaking of mug and makeup, Lucky Stars with 3 S's.
Bitch, that look. I am so excited to see what she does. I love a conceptual artsy queen. I love an avant-garde queen, and I really cannot wait to see the runway looks that she pulls out. I am so excited. I
Yes.
need this to drop now because I need her runway looks. I need to see what she does.
Yes. Apparently, some tea is that she is the drag child of Nina Bonina Brown.
I didn't see any actual confirmation, or I could not find a confirmation, but I've seen people say that, yeah, that is Nina's daughter. And then scrolling through her Instagram page, it fully gave like Nina Bonina Brown in terms of how she conceptualizes her looks in the best way possible.
Yeah, okay. I see it. I thought that she was giving Coral Reef like realness. I was like, yes, right? I thought the makeup was great. The same color blue was like on her face, was on it was just great. It was amazing.
No, yeah, I really can't wait to see more looks from her.
Next was Lydia, apparently Butthole Kollins or Lydia B. Kollins.
That name is everything. I think we missed someone.
No, we didn't. We're good.
Okay. Lydia B. Kollins. Not a huge fan of the look.
Neck up, gorgeous from the neck up. Neck down, the look was so pedestrian. But it was something about the pedestrian look that gave me so much life. I don't know what it was.
I just feel like we've seen this before. Or I don't know. It just didn't feel fresh or new to me, honestly.
No, it didn't. It could have been more for like a promo look, I think. I like the neck up. Neck down was still like a little questionable for me. But in photos, she photographed really well. Like those poses are amazing.
Yeah, I mean, she just, again, it doesn't feel. It didn't give me anything that I was gagging over. Like it wasn't anything that stayed ingrained in my head like some of these other looks did. Hopefully, she pulls some things out that are better throughout the season.
Yeah.
So who knows?
All right. Next up is Onya Nurve. Bitch, that name. That fucking
Another
name.
funny ass name that I love. I love this look because I feel like she went a different route than all the other girls did. Because all the other girls went with a very literal aquatic theme, like under the water, very like sea creature, very mermaid. She was like, no, I'm gonna just put on a raincoat, and I lived for it because it wasn't just a basic raincoat. It was elevated. It looked very good. I loved it.
Yes. I mean, with a name like Onya Nurve, it don't make a difference. She could have came out there a hot ass mess, and I was sold. Okay.
Yeah,
like she had me at the name.
Her personality was everything. I really can't wait to see what she does. She was one of my favorites,
yes,
by far.
She gives me someone who's really funny.
Yeah, you know what she gives me? She gives me like very old school, like I don't know. She kind of reminds me of like Kennedy Davenport, Angeria, like those types of queens
with a hint of cornbread.
Yes, I'm living for it. I'm living for Onya Nurve.
Yes. Next up was my second favorite look, Sam Star.
First of all, that wig. I was waiting for a fish to pop out of there because it fully looked like Coro. It looked like I don't know, like, and the anemone, I don't know. It was beautiful. That dress was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it.
When Sam came out and did like 4 steps before they had to turn and go to the center with that lean, that tilt, with that hand out, I said, "You better, bitch.
No, yeah,
You
she looked
better."
beautiful, and the little balls on the wig too. They looked amazing. I loved it.
I said, "Your fucking drag mother is gonna be so proud of you with this fucking promo. Like, if you don't rep Trinity the fucking tuck, like, I don't know what is, okay? Because that is baby Trinity right there. And I said, you better, bitch. That's literally, I just like, she did it with the hand movements, like the gestures, everything. I was like, yes.
Yeah, you could
Someone taught you well. Like,
you
yes.
can tell that's Trinity's daughter in the best way possible. I live for it. I can't wait to see what she does.
No, and she's so funny. I was like, so funny.
But honestly, I just can't get over that hair. That hair was, I think, the best wig of the entire promo. Like, I literally was expecting it to just come to life. Like, it was that good.
Yes, that was such a good dress, such a good hair, such a good look. She looked so pretty. Her photos came out amazing. I was like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, we have Suzie Toot. What did you think?
I thought the look represented her very well. Like, it fully gave me Suzie Toot. Not my favorite look of the night. I thought it was a cute look. I did like the abdomen part where it looked like it was actually like fish scales.
Mm-hmm.
That I did like. I understood like the flapper kind of 1920s references. I think just compared to some of the other looks, it felt a little flat, but it was still cute.
I think I didn't like the look anytime the look moved. I only liked the look when the look was
I hated what she had on the hips. I felt like it was too much. Like, it felt very disjointed, like all those beads and necklaces. I hated the shoes. Hated the shoes. Again, it felt very her. Not my favorite look of the night.
Yes, I only liked it in photos. I did it every time when it was in photos, it looked amazing. Every time she stood still and you could do like a screenshot of it, it was so great. But anytime she moved, it took me out of the look and I did not like it.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. She was funny. She was cute.
Yeah, she was funny. I think she's from New York City too.
Is she?
Yeah, I do believe so.
I've never seen her.
Yeah, I think she's like in Brooklyn drag.
Okay, that makes sense. We don't go to Brooklyn.
Yeah, we don't go to Brooklyn. We should though.
We should.
We don't go to Brooklyn.
We need to start going to Brooklyn.
All right. So we went through all the looks. Who was your fave?
Definitely Acacia Forgot. Look-wise, Acacia Forgot and Sam. Like, those are my favorites. Like, they understood the assignment. They had very elevated looks, like full, like grand, like very, very old school drag, but with the modern twist. I love both of them.
Nice. My standout at 2, obviously Jules Sparkles, Sam Star for me from promo looks. And then personality-wise, it was still Sam and Jules, but I would give Kori King my rose bud.
For interview, fully Kori King.
Yes.
Like, I was laughing the whole way through. And I had to keep rewinding because I was like, wait, I just missed what you said because I was laughing.
Yes. Kori King was like hilarious. I was enthralled with Kori King once Kori King started talking. I was like, I just need more. Can we just give me more of Kori King?
From that first sentence, what was it that he said? Or she said? It was, I do this for entertainment and for what? I forgot what it was.
Payment.
And for entertainment and payment, I need that on the shirt. I need that on the shirt.
It was good. It was really good. But yeah, I'm excited about season 17.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is fresh. To me, right now, I don't see like this season is made for so and so. I don't see that because I think each of them have like their own individual personalities, and I love that. Maybe even the edit to me just gave me like they're going to all of them are well-rounded queens. Like we're going to give everyone like their due.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. And it premieres in like a month. I feel like we've never gotten Drag Race this early in the year, have we?
January?
Like
I think we got season 16 in January.
No, but like the first week, no.
Oh, probably not.
Like
that means it's probably a long season.
Yeah, it premieres like January 3rd.
Yeah, it probably is a long season then.
I mean, they have been pretty long lately. I just hope it doesn't feel too long. Yeah. Because like some of the previous seasons felt like very long and we were just like, okay, end it already. Like that's it. It's been going on for so long. And I hope they eliminate queens from the start.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be like a trend when they don't.
I don't want like 5 episodes of non-elimination. Like, no, send the queens home.
That seems to be the trend so far. Like, if it goes on the trends of like 15, 16, and if 17 like does it, it's gonna be a split premiere. They're probably gonna have a talent show.
I don't mind the split premiere, but I hate when there's like 6 episodes of non-elimination. Like, send the girls home.
Yes. So that would be 2 episodes right there with non-eliminations, because technically nobody goes home in the talent shows. And then we probably would have to wait to the 3rd episode for someone to go home first.
And that's if they go home and they don't pull some bullshit. Which,
True.
you know, they have been doing a lot of lately. I wonder what it's going to be this season, because it was the chocolate bar, the little poison, whatever it was. What else was there? Was that something? I feel like there was something else.
No.
Was it just those 2?
Yeah, they get the chocolate bar. We was like, what the hell is chocolate bar? It was like, oh, it's chocolate. Then we got the meme, it's chocolate, right? You had that. And then it was obviously the immunity potion, right? And so they'll think of something.
They'll think of something. I know it. I feel like it's going to be a long season, but I just really hope it doesn't feel long.
Yes. Well, we can't wait to review season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race, coming to you in January of next year.
We will definitely be at Hardware with Jasmine and Izzy watching, because, you know, that's the best viewing party in Hell's Kitchen.
It is. In Hell's Kitchen, Hardware Bar. It's the best RuPaul's Drag Race viewing party out there. You heard it from us. Go there.
Not gatekeeping, but don't please save us some seats. Do not take up all the seats, because we will be pissed.
Yes,
we will
please.
Be pissed.
And if you are in the front, make sure you tip them.
Even if you're not in the front, if you're there at all, tip them. The fuck?
Not the fuck. I love that from you. That was really good. That was so ratchet of you. I love that. It's so good. But anyways, thanks everyone for watching our bonus episode when we talked about Meet the Queens of season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Bye, y'all.